curse of thieves. What's the most creepy things you can see and hear? You respect the Leptaco's line. I think both the Exodos and the fascists, those great rivers, could purify this place of corruption. It's now hidden, but soon it must be revealed. Evil isn't done unconsciously, but real. The greatest sorrow is the one we cause ourselves.
Yes, we did a lot of mistakes, so what is the sad news?
Jocasta is dead.
What? Jocasta is dead? How?
By herself. I saw it myself. When she left us in silence through the court, she ran to her apartment in the house. We heard her call Pharaoh and heard her lament for the double fruit of marriage. How exactly she died, I don't know, because Oedipus exploded into groan and wouldn't let us. He was cursing Jocasta, and there we saw her hanging, her body swaying. Oedipus cried as he untied the rope and lowered her to the ground. Oedipus tore Jocasta's golden brooch and dropping it straight into his own eyeballs. It's all lamentation, destruction, disgrace, death, all the misery of mankind.
Is he still in pain? Is there no rest for him?
He called someone to the gate so that all children of Cadmus could see the killer of his father. Then he will leave tips to do his self-exile. He is weak and there is no one to guide him. So terrible is his suffering, but you will see. Look, the doors are open and you will see something that will break a strong heart.
That's indeed terrifying to see. I've never seen anything that scares me. Oedipus, what madness got into you? What demon possessed you that gave a severe punishment than a strong man can bear? No, I can't even look at you.
God, is there a greater sadness? Where will I find harbor in this world? What has God done to me?
Too terrible to think about or to see.
The pain of the spikes where I had sight. The flooding pain of memory, never to be gouged out.
You're suffering twice. Regret in pain, and pain in regret.
Ah, friend, are you still standing near me to care for the blind? The blind man. Yet even blind I know who it is attend me, by the voice's tone.
What a fearful act. What God made you break the plague knife in your eyes?
Apollo brought my sick faith upon me, but the blinding hand was my own. How could I bear to see when all my sight was horror everywhere?
Everywhere? That is true.
Friends, please lead me away. Take me away from Thebes. Leave the great tragedy and the hell of Oedipus, whom the gods despise.
Your fate is clear. You're not blind to that. Your God will never find it.
What life? If only I had died, this weight of monstrous doom could not have dragged me and my darlings down.
I would have wished the same.
A son who killed his own father. A son who married his own mother. Son of evil, worse than sin itself.
I don't know how I can answer you. You'd rather die than alive and blind.
Don't advise me anymore. The punishment I gave myself was fair. If I had eyes, how could I see my father in the house of death. How could I see my mother who committed suicide? How could I see my children born to my own mother? Oh, Kitairon, why did you save me that time? I should have never been born into this world. Oh, Polybus, Corinth, the city I consider as my hometown. Oh, Three Roads, the place where I killed my own father. Ah, wedding, the act I did as a son to my own mother. For God's sake, hide me somewhere far from Thebes. Kill me or throw me into the sea.
We don't decide, but Kran here might judge what you ask. He's only left to protect the city in your place.
Gosh, how can I talk to him? What right do I have for him to talk to me who has committed grave sins?
I haven't come to mock or criticize you, Oedipus.
I pray for you, who have been willing to come to a person full of reproach like me. I beg to grant my wish for your good, not mine.
And what exactly would you like me to do?
Throw me out of this country as quickly as possible to a place where I can meet other humans.
I should have done it sooner, but only now God's will is not fully upon me.
But God's command is clear. The killer must be exterminated, and I am that evil man.
Yes, in that sense, but as things are, we'd better figure out exactly what has to be done.
You would learn more about a man like me?
You are now willing to listen to the God.
I will listen, but it's for you. I beg you, listen to me. Give her proper funeral. She is your sister, but let me go, Creon. Let me cleanse my father's tapes of my pollution of my life here. And I will go to the wild, to Kitairon, and let me die there, as my parents wish. I have been preserved to some unthinkable fate, but let it be. As for my children, you don't need to take care of them. They are men. They will find some way to live. But my poor daughter, who has never been separated from their dead, take care of them, Freya. Do this for me. And will you let me touch them with my hand one last time, and let's cry together? Did my children hear me crying?
Yes, Oedipus. I knew they were precious to you in the past, and I know you still do.
Oh, Creon, son of Menosius, you are the only father my children have. Their parents are gone forever. You won't let them be miserable and lonely. Promise me. My children, live where you can. Be as happy as you can.
Enough! You have wept enough. Now go with him.
I must, but it's really hard.
Times eases all things.
But you must promise.
Say what you desire.
Send me from Thebes.
God willing, I may.
But since God hates me,
No, he will grant your wish.
you promise?
I cannot speak beyond my knowledge.
Then leave me in.
Come now, and leave your children.
No, do not take them for me.
Think no more that you are in control now, but rather consider how you serve your own downfall when you were.
Man of Thebes, look upon Oedipus. He's the king who solved the famous riddle. The most powerful man. No mortal eyes but look on him with envy. In the end, disaster swept over him. Let every man in mankind's frailty consider his last day. And don't let any assumption on his good fortune until he find life at his death, a memory without pain.
Stop. The pain of the pain of the spikes. Tadi disuruh dia.
Aku bingung.
Kenapa sih kalian?
The white. Inside. No one tried.
Biar ada foto gitu satu yang cakep.